Yeah, hi everyone. We're going to make the basic of the Coptic language with Mr. Magdi just to make to allow the people to understanding and to join us to continue through the course. Okay, يا باشمهندس.
Okay, thank you for giving me this opportunity to welcome those who have or will join uh, soon. This will be only in English. I will not be speaking in Arabic. And let me ask you to forgive my English language is not up to the standard or to that it should be. So I thank you for understanding. Okay, we shall start with the first thing that is the letters of the Coptic alphabet as shown on the screen. The alphabet consists of 32 letters. The Coptic language has adapted 25 letters from the Greek language and 7 letters from the ancient Egyptian scripts. Okay. We shall go through the Greek letters or the Greek similarly, the Greek alphabet has been almost taken by the Latin in general. I mean, not all, but in general. And we shall start. So the word alphabet comes from the Greek alpha, beta. So the first letter of the Greek is the alpha, shown the letter, and on the second column is the pronunciation. The second letter is vita. The third letter is gamma or gamma. The fourth one is delta. The one after is A. The sixth letter is su, but here we shall notice something, that su has a dash, a horizontal line on top of it. This indicates that this is a number. This will never appear, the su will never appear in the Coptic scripture. It is only used as a letter to indicate the number 6. In Coptic in general, when we want to say 1, we put the letter alpha on the top and with a line, horizontal line over it. For 2, we put the vita and the line on the top. So we continue. Then comes zeta, the letter zeta, as here. The next letter, which looks like an H, is not an H. It is an eta. Eta. The one after it is theta. Theta. Next one is iota. Iota. The one next after it is kappa. Then lavla. Then may. Go to the on the right, top right again. Nay. Xc. O short or Omicron. We shall come to that later on. Then the P. Then the rho. Sima. Tav. Epsilon. Phi. K, Epsi, and O long, or correctly saying it is omega, omega. The 7 letters from the ancient Egyptian script are Shai, Shai, then Phi, Chai, Hori, Janja, Chima, and the last one is T. So I would like to say something that some people, when introducing the Coptic language, they say it consists of 31 letters because they take away the su as being a letter in the script. But this is in general how I have introduced it. Then in the coming here sheet or the coming sheets, we shall divide the letters into 3 categories. Those that look like English and sound more or less like English. Those that look like English but sound way different from English. Third group or category is that which is unique to Coptic language. Okay, so let's have a look first at those that are similar to the English and sound more or less like English. They are 11. 11. So we start with the alpha. It looks like the A in English. The beta looks like a capital B. Delta. The A, it looks like an E. Z looks like, the zeta looks like a Z. The iota looks like an I, small I. Kappa, like a K. May, like an M. Ne, like an N. And the O, short or Omicron, looks like an O in English. And the Tav looks like a T. Okay, we come to the second group, which is in which the letters look like English, but sound way different from English, and these are 6 ones. Okay, so that which looks like an H is an eta, which looks like an English P. No, it is a rho. That which looks like a C is Sima, because we say in English it's a C, but it can be pronounced as K, as a K. We say cut, pure, besides being a C. That which looks like an X is called a K, a K. And that which looks like a W, is an omega, O long, omega. Mega is a Greek, of course, meaning big. And the last one, which looks like a T, is, we say it's a long, we pronounce it by itself, by itself. Always a T, never a T. Always a T. Okay. Letters unique to the Coptic language are the Gamma, the Theta, the Lavla, the Xi, the P, the Epsilon, the Phi, the Epsi, the Epsi, the Chi, phi, the chi, the hori, the janja, and last of all is the chima. Okay, so this is in general the 32 Coptic letters. In the coming videos, we shall have an explanation to letters in the Coptic language where these I have divided these into vowels and consonants in which the pronunciation depends on their position in the word. Okay. So I shall move to another sheet. ظهرت الثانية يا باشمهندس منير؟
ظهرت كويس.
This I have done, or this sheet I have done as a quick recap for the letters. A quick recap for the letters. I have written them in two groups randomly, so with different colors. And I've put the notation at the top saying that letters in black are consonants. The pronunciation does not change. Letters in red are consonants where the pronunciation depends on location in the word. Letters in green are vowels. The letter in blue is epsilon. Okay. We shall go through the first group together. The first letter is chi. Chi. The second one, like a W, is the omega. The third one, like an E, is A. The third one, like a P, is the rho. This one that is looks like a T, is a tav. The red one in theta. The blue one is epsilon. That first green one is iota. The one next to it in green is an omicron or O short. The one here is in black is a P. The one next to it is a chima. Next to it is T. The one in green is alpha. The next one in black is chi. Then the delta or delta. Then phi. The gamma. The one in black is hori. Then janja, red. Black one is kappa. Next one in black is lavla. The next one in black is epsi. Then we have the zeta and the xc. Then the sima, the phi. The one at the left one, next one at the beginning of the next line on the left is vita. The one in black is nay. Next one in black is may. Then the one in red is K. The last one in green is H. Now, for the black letters, I will try to, to give a pronunciation to the letter related to some pronunciation in other languages. The first one is a chai. Unfortunately, in English, there is nothing comparable to the cha. It should read cha. Chai. Well, I have chosen something that, the name of a musician, which is Johann Sebastian Bach. Bach. So at the end of his name is a cha. Unfortunately, in English, we say Bach, but I'm just saying it's a Bach. Johann Sebastian Bach. Okay. The next one, which looks like a P, no, it is an R. And we pronounce it like R in run, run. So we take the R, we take the R. The next one, which looks like a T, we say, for example, like T in table, T. So that's how we pronounce it in the table, T. Okay. We come to the second line on the left, is a P, a P. For those who have studied mathematics or something, we say it for the circle, we say a pi. So, but I will give you an example, say P for Peter, P, Peter. Okay. Then we have the Chima, Chima. Chima, we can take the two letters in English of the CH like the word church, ch. So it goes for the ch, church, ch, Chima. This letter, which looks like it's similar to a T, will always be pronounced as a T, never, ever otherwise. We don't say it as a T, no, it's a T. Okay. Then the one after the alpha in black, which is the shy, we can compare it with when we say shall, the word shall in English, SH. So this is the shy. Then after the delta, we have the phi. Phi, it's like the pronunciation of F in father. Okay. Next, the last one on the right is the hori, and we pronounce it as H, as we say in hope, hope. Okay. The third line, the first it looks like a K, a kappa. We pronounce it like K, like in Korea, Korea, kappa, K. Then comes the lavla. It's pronounced like L in little, little. The one I'm pointing at is the epsi. Also, unfortunately, in English, we don't have anything that goes for a ps, because even the Greek words that have been taken and used in English, if we say psychiatrist, in French, you have it pronounced properly, you say psychiatriste, but in English, we say psychiatrist. When we come to the Greek word that we hear often in the Pascha week, when we say Psalm of David, we say Psalmos to David, Psalmos to David. So Here you can hear it quite well during, or you can hear it quite well during the Pascha week. Then the zeta, like in Z in zebra, like Z, so it's a zeta, Z, zebra. The XC is like when we say extra, extra, it's extra. Okay. And we hear it often when we, in the liturgy, when we say doxa patri, doxa. Okay. Then this is an S, always an S, always an S. And it's pronounced like in English when you say cyber, we say cinema, so it's always an S. Or sister, it's an S. Then we have the Fe, this is from Greek, and we pronounce it as F in father, Fe. Then the N, nay, like an N, when we say noon, noon, so it's an N, N. Then the May is like an M in mother. كده خلاص يا باشمهندس منير.
كده حضرتك you go over the all the letter, yes.
ايه رأيك في الكلام ده؟ خلاص كده.
Yeah, it is good. I think it is so clear now from everyone. It is so clear now from everyone for the basic of the all the letter for the Coptic language. Do you like to continue us, Mr. Magdi, or you like to make it another class? It's up to you.
It depends.
You can continue us if you can, if you like.
But no, I prefer, I would that we would postpone it till tomorrow, or let me try to go to another one. Please give me a couple of seconds.
Sure.
Give me a couple of seconds. I'm going to go for the vowels.
Okay.
We got it on the screen?
Okay, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to give here some pronunciation. I have made here this sheet of 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. 4 columns. In the first column is the letter itself. In the second column is the name. In the third column, I have put approximate pronunciation. Approximate pronunciation. It is not absolute, but it is approximate. Sorry. In the fourth column, I have chosen some words The first one is the Coptic word. The second to it is the pronunciation, approximate pronunciation in English, and the meaning in English. So we shall go for alpha. Alpha. Alpha has some pronunciations as shown here below. We shall go one by one. The first pronunciation, it's a sort of long one, like in father, father. Okay. I have chosen a word that we hear in the liturgy. The word nigh. Nigh is a nay, N, alpha, iota. Okay. We shall come to the pronunciation of the iota later on. In the English pronunciation on the right here, I have separated the Y from the A. I have put two dashes in between to make a separation, because if I have put the Y next to the A, probably you would be reading it as nay in English. No. So I have put it as na-y, na-y. The meaning we have this of this word is have mercy. Have mercy. Okay. The next pronunciation of the alpha is like in fan, fan. I have chosen the word nan, or some we can say nan, nan, or nan. It depends. This is the English. Nan means us or upon us. We hear it in the liturgy when we say nai nan, nai nan, have mercy upon us. Okay. Another pronunciation at the beginning of long words, we pronounce it as A in apple, A in apple. I have chosen here a word which is ammonia, ammonia. Here at the top here we have the iota. It has been pronounced as a y. Here it is pronounced as a short I, like in it or in. We shall come in the explanation later on. Okay, so this is an alpha, M, may, omicron, O, may, N, iota here will be E. The English is ammoni, meaning hold. Okay. Next pronunciation is for alpha is like the alpha, the A in the musical note fa, fa. I have chosen a letter, a word here, ma, ma, exactly the same. Ma we shall use often in the Coptic language, meaning place, place. Also here we have sort of short alpha, as in around. It is not short as in apple, but we say in around. Shash, shash, 7. It's a shy, or shy, alpha, shy, phi, f. And I have put the pronunciation next to it as shash, meaning 7. Okay. The next one here, the A, and this is the name in written in English, A. We have two pronunciations. The first one is like the E in pen, pen, pen. I have chosen here a word, hemsi. It's a H, hori, H, A, may, M, sima, S. The I here is E, hem, si, iota. The iota here is E, hem, si, to sit. The next pronunciation is like the AI in rain. And we say, I have chosen a word here, ne, 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 nay, N, alpha, nay, N, A, A. I have separated it here to show that it is na, ne, na, ne, meaning good. The eta, which looks like an H, it is always like a double E. E, E. The word here I have chosen is he, re, ni, he, hori, he, iota as an, sorry, let me put in the power of the, so, hori, he, iota, I, ro, r, eta, I, nay, N, eta, E. And that's how we read it, like in English. He, re, ni, meaning peace. Okay. Next, the iota. The iota. The iota has two pronunciations. One is like a Y if followed or preceded by a vowel. Yes, if followed or preceded by a vowel. So, followed, preceded, the first one is preceded. So it is preceded. I have chosen a word pi, pi. That's a P, pa, the alpha, and the iota. So it is here preceded by a vowel, the alpha. And I put it here separately between, or separated it between the A and the Y, so that we should read it as pi, meaning this. Followed, sorry, I mean, I should have put them one before the other, or started with preceding.
Yeah.
Okay, this one here is followed by a vowel. The vowel here is the omega. I have chosen here the word yot, yot. So that's a iota, y, we shall pronounce it as y, omega, and the tav, t, it's yot. That's how we can read it, yot, meaning father, father. And we hear it when we say, pen yot, our father. Okay. The next pronunciation is like I in fit, if followed or preceded by a consonant. So at the top here, if it was followed or preceded by a vowel, here if it is followed or preceded by a consonant. I have chosen a word isgen, isgen, iota, sima s, janja j, a, e, nay n, isgen, isgen, meaning since. Okay. Omicron, Omicron or O short is like O in not. I've chosen the word nofri, nay, Omicron, O, phi, F, rho, R, iota, E, nofri. Then the omega, or O long. At the beginning of a word, it's O, OA, like OA. We say oik, that is omega. Iota, the iota will be as a y because it is preceded by a vowel. And then the k, the kappa is a k. We shall pronounce it as oik, meaning bread. This pronunciation I have put from my side because it is a shorter omega. And I have put it as an example here is like OU in the word to pour. We don't say pour or pour, not like in oik, but it's sort of like in OU, like in pour. I have chosen the word that we hear these days, that is when we say has fasted 40 days and 40 nights, we say gor. Janja, here we pronounce it as g. We shall come to this in the pronunciation of the consonants, that where the pronunciation depends on the position of the letter in the word. So this is a g here, omega O, rho r, hori h. So gor, meaning night, 40 days and 40 nights. Ehme en ehu nem ehme en e gor, nights. Now we come to the combination of the Omicron and epsilon. I have put it here as O and epsilon. This is a combination of these, the combination of these two letters will always be read as a double O. U, never an O. Okay? So it is U, if alone, we shall come to it, or before or after a consonant. Let's take the first example. U, pe. So the O, micron, and epsilon here is U. The second word is pe. The P, the P, and the A. This is how we pronounce it, as U, pe, meaning what is. Right. The next pronunciation, or the next, we said before or after. Here it is before a consonant. The consonant here is a g. Janja being read here as g. It is U, guy, alpha, and iota. We can refer to the pronunciation of the iota up here. Okay? guy. And I have separated here also the iota in its pronunciation to make sure that we don't read it as gay. So that's why I have put two dashes between the A and the Y, meaning by. The next pronunciation of the U is if followed by one of these three letters, the alpha, the eta, the iota, and the eta, where we pronounce the O epsilon as a double O and a double W as an ooh, 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 and then we shall see how we pronounce it here. So it is the first example is followed by an alpha. So we say ooh, y, ooh, y, ooh, y, and I put it here, separated the pronunciation of the Y, the I, the iota at the end, so that we don't say uwe. So it is uwai. Okay. The next example is when it's followed by iota. It is an uwi, uwi. Sorry. The first one is one in masculine. The second one here is one in feminine. Uwi, uwi, uwi. The third one when it is followed by an eta, and then it comes a B at the end. So it would be uweeb, uweeb, meaning priest. Okay. Something else that's not, that we haven't, is not in the lettering, but we have what we call a jinkim. A jinkim. The jinkim, when it comes over any letter, we read it as a separate syllable. Examples. We sometimes find on the nay, on the N, a jinkim. So we read it independently in the word as N. As N. This is in English. E-N, N. If it comes over a may or an M, it will also be independently read as M in the word. Independently. It is stuck to the word, but we read it as independent syllable. When we have a P, ep, the P with a jinkim, we read it as ep. When we have the fe with a jinkim, we read it as F. When we have a sima or an S with a jenkim on the top, we read it as S. Independent. Independent. We shall come to examples in words like this. When we say the father, we say F, sorry, F yod. F yod. Before the word yod comes F, comes the F, and we say F yod. Okay, so this is a short or a brief introduction to the vowels. I hope this will help you in trying to take up with what has past you in our previous sessions. Right? Bye from my side. Bashmos Munir.
Yeah, this is a good job. Thank you, Mr. Magdi. The only thing we only have a vowel, the constant will be continuous next time.
Yes, tomorrow we shall meet tomorrow for
Okay, to
introducing
continuous to continuous with order. This is considered as a first class. We try to make a combination of lot of classes you take it before, just to allow the people to understand when you join us. Thank you, Mr. Magdi.
the